What is it about acting that makes it good at its best? What happens?
What happens is that between action and cut, you're tethered to the best of yourself. You're tethered to just the awareness that's before. It's what thought comes from. It's what emotions come from. It's pre-thought. It's pre-emotions. It's just a kind of a silence. It's a quiet which contains it's lacking nothing, but nothing is in excess, you know.
Hello everyone, this is PK Entertainment and we are back again, and here now we have another video for you, and we're just going to quickly reflect on the very sad passing of revered British actor Terence Stamp. The recent news, which was announced in the late afternoon of 17th of August 2025, confirmed the passing of the actor at 87 years old. His family released a recent statement commenting on both his body of work within his career and also him being an inspiration to other people. As of yet, the details haven't been fully disclosed in the cause of his actual death. Now, following this news, there have been many tributes and condolences come from all parts of the entertainment industry, from actors, critics, and many movie fans all over the world, acknowledging the man's career and stature. And when we look back at his career overall, we look when he was born on the 22nd of July 1938 in Stepney in London. His acting career started in the 1960s in various Broadway shows before making his full film debut in the movie called Billy Budd in 1962, an historical drama that gained him both Academy and BAFTA Award nominations. And I think overall he's always been one of those more classic theatrical type of actors, very softly spoken, carrying a certain poise and presence, and would carry a certain gravitas, certainly when we would see him within his later roles. Now, many people will point to his performances, whether it was as Priscilla, Queen of the Desert in the early 1990s. We had the offbeat gangster revenge drama called The Limey, which was directed by Steven Soderbergh. I felt he was very good in the role as Sir Larry Waldman in Oliver Stone's iconic 80s drama Wall Street, where he played another wealthy titan going against Michael Douglas's Gordon Gekko. In a very good role that served well to have somebody who was of even higher standing than Gordon Gekko himself, in many ways an antagonist to the lead character. I liked his more sympathetic role as Colonel Ludwig Beck. In Bryan Singer's vastly underrated suspenseful thriller Valkyrie, which centered around the plot to assassinate Hitler, very good film that is, and it's definitely recommended that you check that out. And he's had other smaller appearances in famous films, whether it's the like of Star Wars The Phantom Menace or Young Guns or Elektra. But if we're all being honest here, nearly all fans and critics rightly recognise Stamp's most iconic screen performance as General Zod, firstly in Richard Donner's transcendent Superman the movie from 1978. Here he played one of the Man of Steel's most famous villains, featuring briefly at the beginning of the film as the leader of a group of Kryptonian criminals who we see banished to the Phantom Zone by Marlon Brando's Jor-El, who was also Superman's father, in an absolutely fantastic scene. That original film was then followed by the equally majestic Superman 2 in 1981, which expanded Stamp's role, and this is where we see Zod and the other Kryptonians break free from their space imprisonment and go on to try and rule planet Earth, and also try to assassinate Superman as vengeance for being imprisoned by his father. And it was in this role where Stamp truly shined. As General Zod, he has the conviction, the aura, and the intelligence and articulate nature of an absolutely massive villain, alongside the ego and also the condescending tone. He's maniacal, but still very controlled and focused, and this is a villain that took himself seriously, which in order made us as an audience take seriously. We had also humorous moments, as we see the Kryptonians on planet Earth adjusting to the ways of the human culture, but the humour never came at the expense of the character. He always carried a threat level, which in turn gave the movie a lot of suspense and tension. And Stamp chews up all the scenery fantastically well, whether he's on his own or alongside his co-stars, who were also very integral to this movie. And overall, it's a brilliant performance that still for me remains today the greatest comic book movie villain in all of superhero history. The legacy cemented, of course, by the iconic line, "Kneel before Zod." And this is where we see the great scene as the Kryptonians go to the warehouse and take over from the resistance of the armed forces before Zod forces the president to submit control to the planet. A fantastic moment within the film, and it's really this scene amongst all that emphasizes why Zod and Stamp's performance is rightly regarded as one of the best in all of comic book movies. And that performance has stayed with Stamp and his overall legacy right throughout his career. And really, to be honest, this was the first of many examples of these more classically trained British actors truly shining in the role as a villain in big blockbuster movies. And this is a trait that we would see later on with the likes of Alan Rickman, Gary Oldman, also Jeremy Irons, and Terence Stamp really set the standard for British actors coming to more prominence within the industry many decades on after his performance of General Zod. And that's why we should all rightly refer to him as a great actor of standing and reference. And once more, all condolences go to his friends and family, and again, all movie critics and fans rightly paid respect to a truly great actor, a talented man in general. And it is, of course, with great sadness that we reflect once more on the recent passing of Terence Stamp at 87 years old. Those are my thoughts and feelings on the recent passing of Terence Stamp. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have any other further suggestions regarding any other movies, television series, or any other topics for the pop entertainment and culture scene that you'd like to see me cover within the channel, then also let me know within the comments, and I'll see if I can provide further commentary for you on that subject matter within the future. Please also hit and like the subscription and notification buttons so I can provide you with more high quality content like this in the future. But that's it for now. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon.